Morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Friday, June 21st. A little bit of a mixed trade in the overnight session. We've got the wheat market down around a penny. We got the corn market also down around 1 cent also. It's 3 to 4 cents at times. But we're also seeing a little bit of a correction in the bean spreads, meal spreads, and oil spreads. And once again, I've been trying to point out the importance of trying to keep an eye on these spreads for the fact that we're not really seeing a lot of cash movement coming from the farmer and or any type of crash and burning going on with the basis levels. Although I will say they have backed off a little bit from their highs, and it kind of gives a little bit of correction in the spreads. But once again, we've got the July beans up a penny, the November down 7, we got the meal up around $1, the December down 3, and the soybean oil kind of around mixed trade as well. Once again, the spreads working in the positive favor. Going forward in here, we got a report coming out a week from today, and it's a very important report. It's going to be about grain stocks, it's going to be about bean stocks, it's also going to be about wheat stocks, but probably the most important number is going to be about what's going on with the corn stocks. Corn stocks we've got at 2.8 billion bushels versus 3.1 a year ago, so a smaller amount. Bean stocks in the neighborhood of around 450 versus 660 million versus a year ago. So once again, we're on a little bit of a tight supply, and then it also gets into the fact that are we or are we not going to be able to grow a crop? Well, the weather right now is still one of these things where, okay, it's going to be a little bit hot and dry in the near term, but then as far as the forecast goes forward, ridge breaks down, and then we continue to have the conducive type of weather to go and try and establish a crop. So my whole point here is that if we are out there going and growing a crop, and we are out there also going to go and compete with the rest of the world, which is also rebounded from a year ago, it still gets into the subjectivity is that 575, 550 decent corn going higher, a sustained trend, or are we going to see a little bit of a slippage? My point, slippage. 1350 November beans, are we going to have a sustained trend upward, or are we going to have a little bit of a slippage? My point, slippage. But the old crop, we're still looking at more registrations coming on down for the ethanol and the soybean oil overnight. We're going to have option expiration today. Don't know where they're going to go and pin the strike prices, but that's also kind of a play more so than, it's more mechanical than it is fundamental. And then we're going to be going into first notice day. And will the farmer sell rate will really still stay high to go and try and say that these spreads are not done with, and we can have another revigorance in them. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.